Hello, bike community. How you guys doing? Okay. Now, normally I make dip videos. I'm going to start doing a new thing here. I do have a dip in for you guys that like dip videos. I mean, this is a dip video because I have one in, but Copenhagen straight long cut. And yeah, we're going to get on with the video. I'm going to try to keep it as short as I can because of the fact that time is money. No, I'm kidding. But one thing I want to go over with you guys in this video, and then we're going to go into the other parts. Spokes. Now, spokes, a lot of people have problems with spokes. Either they break, they bend, they do bend, because mine are bent up pretty good. And that's not too good. Spokes, a general thing to do to keep your spokes to the right to keep your spokes to the right stiffness, and to get the right thing, which it is a big deal. You guys might think, oh, it's not that big of a deal, but it really is. You wanna keep it so that you can bend it with your hands, because these spokes aren't only on this to keep the wheel together or to make the bike nice. It's not like a car rim. It's not like a dirt bike rim. These spokes are made for the fact that they will bend, they will break, and stuff like that. So keeping the right stiffness on your spokes will allow you to stick with the same spokes. You can keep spokes for a long time. I mean, you really shouldn't have to go through spokes. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. Personally, I really don't go through spokes because I bend them up, I fix them, I check them, I tighten them, I do all that stuff. Some tools you're going to need to do this will probably be a spoke wrench, or you can get away with using just like a little crescent wrench or something like that. Preferably you want to get the spoke wrench, break stuff. On the inside of here, underneath the tire, for you guys that don't know, you have your tire, you have your inner tube, and you have a strip, you have a rim liner. You take off your rim liner, and there's screw heads going the whole length, and they're spaced out. Now they go in kind of a zigzag kind of pattern, so there'd be a screw here, a screw here, a screw here, and when you screw it in, it makes the tightness of this tighten up more, and along with this. Now when you go around this way, when you go to fix it, and you go to tighten them, you want to do little turns, because as you turn this, it turns the whole wheel out of whack. So if you get it wrong, and you tighten them up too much at first, you tighten up too loose, it'll throw your whole rim off. That's why some people have the wobbles in their wheel, and the reason why they have the wobble is because their spokes aren't tight, and it's causing the wheel to go out of whack. It's changing the geometry of the wheel so that the wheel doesn't spin true. I'll try to show you guys here. See, mine are pretty straight. That clicking you hear is probably my axle. But as you see, my wheel is straight. And that's because my spokes are fixed. If it wasn't, it would kind of spin. Now there's lightweight, and you can get the wheel to spin like this. So, judging on how good you are at that, will let you know how good you are at fixing your rim if it gets bent. Now, most people will just throw out a rim whenever it bends. Personally, most of the time that your wheel is bent, your spokes are just loose. They got knocked loose or something like that, or they're bent. You can buy spokes. You can buy the tools to fix them. You can buy all that stuff. You can keep your rim, and you can just fix it at home. Or you can send it to a bike shop. Now, if it's too bad, and the guy is, you're good friends with the guy like I am, then he'll pretty much tell you, you know what, you need a new rim. And they're not going to jip you out of money, because if they're, been working there a long time, they know what it's talking about. So first advice, become friends with your bike shop owner, whether it be mom and pop shop like I go to that's been in town for years, or if it's mom and pop shop, or if it's a brand name company. I mean, the guys there and the guys at a mom and pop shop both know what they're talking about because they've both been in business for a long time. People there might be a little off, but you know what? Just become friends with the person who does and fixes the mountain bikes or BMX bikes, or if it's a general guy. Become friends with them, talk to them, ride bikes with them, whatever you guys want to do. And generally, you'll be saved some cash. I'll be making my next video after this. This one will probably be called, I don't know, mountain bike tips or something like that. It's probably going to be bike tips 2 because I did another one. So there'll be a part 3 coming up. Make sure if you guys are watching this video to go to my channel and watch the videos for the bikes. Even the dip videos, if you guys are into them too, you can watch them. It's free game on that. So part 2, well, part 3 is coming up, and I will talk to you guys in a little bit.